So Sam Darnold had the breakout year in 2016, that all-time classic Rose Bowl when he was the MVP, went 9-1 that year. Then last year, remember, he was the Heisman favorite all summer long, had a good season, but a season where there was the concern with the turnovers. He led FBS football with 22. Still, everybody wanted a piece of him, and the Jets got him. Number 3 overall in that draft down in Dallas. And in terms of those turnovers, Whit, he's been handling himself fairly well in camp. As he gets this complete to Eric Tomlinson, 6'6", 260-pound tight end.
Yeah, and what we saw last week in Sam Darnold preseason 1 is exactly what you want to see from a young rookie. Nothing really sexy about it, just reading it out, trusting his instincts, and going where the coverage dictated. Jeremy Bates told us, the offensive coordinator, that was the best thing about it, was just taking what the defense gave him.
So last week's numbers against Atlanta created such a buzz. Dealing with pressure, look at the feet of Darnold and able to throw it away. By the way, when it comes to that conversation about turnovers and having 22 last year at USC, the last player to have that many turnovers and go on to be a first-round quarterback pick was Matt Ryan. That worked out pretty well, trading on ball security.
Yeah, you're going to see him here. He's got one hand on the ball as a blitz comes right in his face. He had 9 fumbles last year in college. He's got to get 2 hands. Jeremy Bates said in all season he spent time with Jordan Palmer. You see him there. He's got 2 hands, and you want to drive that right shoulder through, away from the defender. Ball security is critical. In pro football, you only get 8, 9, 10 possessions. You cannot afford a fumble or a turnover. It's good to see him, and Jeremy Bates said it. Take what he's been working on in practice and training camp.
He barely qualifies anymore. 3rd and 3 for Darnold. And gets the completion for a first down to Trey McBride on first down. Quickly gets it to the outside to Jermaine Kearse, who steps out. Good look from Darnold.
His ability to take it from the classroom to the field.
Yeah.
We've seen him now with the zone scheme. He talks about going to the checks and knowing where to go with the ball. He's been in empty a lot tonight, and seeing how it different looks, that's a really good sign for him that he can handle the workload mentally.
Late pressure on Darnold. He goes underneath and will have another first down with Trey McBride.
You're going to see he sees pre-snap that it's man-to-man. He's really going to his back, gets off of it, and comes and checks it down. That's the sign of what you're looking for in a young player, being able to process it and get through your reads.
Listen, you talk about arm strength and arm talent all you want in this league. Processing, making those quick decisions. Here's Powell out of the backfield, and he steps out for what will be empty look with Rawls in the near side. Darnold, shallow cross to Rawls.
Last week it was all peaches and cream. He sat back in the pocket. This week he's getting a little pressure. Ryan Kerrigan in his face, forcing the young rookie to move off platform. Now you got the big fella, the dancing bear, Deron Payne, interior pressure. Sam Darnold is going to have to get used to the interior pressure and stepping up in the pocket. And now you have the guy who's playing for a contract in Preston Smith coming off the edge. Darnold cannot hold the football that long.
Darnold goes underneath, smartly so, to Powell as he gets it. Blocked down. Big hand
down here for Sam Darnold.
3rd and 5. Delayed pressure off the backside. He goes to the near side. Ball came out, but you heard the whistle there as Robbie Anderson was offset eye with Powell. Here's Darnold on 4th down. Batted, and that ball is going to be intercepted.
Offense. We see him here working the entire field, processing and then accurate throws. That's a good drive for him. And then the bootleg, getting it out of his hands, allowing Powell to do the work with his legs. Smart in getting through those reads. And then dumping it down to his back quickly. Leaving it deep to short and giving him opportunity to get the first down. But this is the one. He forces it. I understand it's 4th down. Everybody's covered. It's just a quick pass out in the flat. It's covered. Throw it away. He has to understand you can live for another day, Joe. You're not going to get them all. But I still think he had a good day. That's 2 weeks in a row. It's only his 2nd game. But as Todd Bowles told us, he's going to evaluate this, and the competition is going to play out. But I don't think Darnold did anything tonight to set himself back.
Can you bounce back as a rookie? I think he can do that. Very calm in the first half for me, Joe.
Number 3 overall.